Alert! Alert! The new issue of MMT Trader is now out. Usually it goes out on Mondays, but I sent it out today because of the long Memorial Day holiday. So it is now out. So check your email. Otherwise, log into pitbulleconomics.com and go to the tab that says products, and you will see a link down at the bottom that says current and back issues. Make sure you are logged in with your username and password. If you are not a subscriber, or if you are not on a 30-day free trial, why not? Why don't you go there right now, pitbulleconomics.com, sign up for a 30-day free trial, and get the report MMT Trader. So, everybody, I am going to reiterate right now, for all of you zombies and all you mousy boys out there who think you're really, really smart, this is a short covering rally in the dollar, which has been extended. I will admit to that. It has been extended by these Italy and Europe jitters, all this stuff about a political crisis. Let me just say this. Nobody is leaving the euro. Even these populist candidates who talk about leaving the euro, I mean, whenever they get in there, they are not leaving the euro. And that is not an easy thing to do, even if they wanted to do that. That is not an easy thing to do. You need systems, you need structures, you need to really change your banking system. I mean, that is a very, very difficult task. And if you look at polls of citizens, residents in the euro area, in the eurozone, nobody wants to leave the euro. I remember when this was happening to Greece back in 2010, when you had protests and riots and people literally setting themselves on fire and committing suicide in protest. And not only did the government not even pay attention to its own citizens immolating themselves, but it did not change the consensus among the Greeks and the general population about wanting to remain in the euro. They're not leaving the euro. Look at the all the surveys and the polls. Nobody is leaving the euro. So that is the problem. Okay, I mean, if they were smart, like nobody likes austerity. And nobody likes the immigration policies, and nobody likes the fact that Germany is dictating and the bankers dictate, and that a lot of these countries, especially the ones on the periphery, are basically insolvent, and they have to swallow all this horrible austerity and the loss of their pensions and their jobs and everything else, and basically their future. They still don't want to leave the euro. So this is not going to happen. It's another one of these things. They're going to keep it going until the powers that be, and by the way, we have the same powers that be right here in the United States. If you are that naive as to not understand that it does not matter who you vote for, okay? We voted for Trump. I even voted for Trump. If those of you who remember leading up to the election and you were saying, Mike, how could you? Because in his campaign, he promised things that I thought were good ideas, like ending these ridiculous wars that we are in, and tax cuts for the middle class, and rebuilding our infrastructure. And he even talked about a sort of a single-payer sort of Medicare scheme for national health insurance. But none of those things happened. Once he got in, he flipped. And now we have wars everywhere, and we're in Syria, and we're bombing Syria, and we're going after North Korea, and now Iran, and new sanctions. And so it doesn't matter who you vote for. All right? People over there in Italy who think they're going to get populists in office who are going to do what the people desire. I mean, we have seen this nonsense over and over again. We saw it in Greece with Syriza Party and Tsipras, and we saw it in Spain, and we saw it in Catalonia, and we saw it with Brexit. We see it everywhere. It's not happening. It is not happening, okay? until the powers that be are routed. And by the way, I don't even know if that is possible, because they have the guns, they have the military, they have the resources, the financial resources, and every other kind of resource. They, they surveil us. They have law enforcement. They have NATO. They have everything. So I really don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it could happen. I don't know how it can happen. It's not going to happen by voting, naively thinking that you go and you vote and it's going to change. So anyway, I got off course here into this sort of political thing. The new issue is out. For those of you who think the dollar is on some big bull market, the dollar is not on a big bull market. I have been shorting into this rally. This is going to be the greatest score of my lifetime. You people don't understand. You people do not understand. Fiscal expansion to a degree we have never seen before this year will surpass the 2009 stimulus high. Rate setting by the Fed higher. Inflation. Look at food prices. Look at agricultural commodity prices, okay? Inflation is not bullish for a currency. I hate to tell you that. All you people cheering and having your little kitty dance right now because the dollar's gone up on some technical, and now it's been extended because of all this fears about Europe caving in, which is not going to happen. The dollar is in a long-term decline. I'm going to repeat, the dollar is in a long-term decline. The dollar is in a long-term decline. I did not say that in 2009. I said the dollar was going to experience a long-term rally, which it did. It went up from 2009 to 2017. I was absolutely right, and I was the only one saying that. But I will tell you this right now. The dollar is going down. The dollar is going down. The dollar is going down, and it is going down. So you can buy the dollar all you want. You can have your little kitty dance. You could think you know something when you don't. I know you do not know, okay? I know you do not know. My people know. We know. You do not know. Bye, everybody. Get the report. Educate yourself. Pitbulleconomics.com. Bye-bye.